All right. Welcome back, my regular viewers, listeners, and watchers. And of course, if you happen to be here for the very first time, welcome. Before I go any further, my name is Rahul George, India's premier eye hypnosis coach and your personal guide. So, here we are again. And today, of course, in like it usually is, feels different. Um, Reason being that I can definitely sense and I can see a lot of these behind the scenes pieces starting to move into place as and in fact when I put the title down for today's pod, it's like a metaphor for what is happening and what is about to happen, which is everything to do with getting ready to move to the next base camp. So, when we talk about ascending mountains, meaning, scaling mountains and getting to the highest peaks, a lot of times people do not talk about the base camps. But what struck me today was rather than saying, okay, we are going to ascend the peak or the mountain, it's more about getting ready to get to the next base camp. And to me, it's a really, really powerful metaphor because when you focus on, especially when there's a lot of unknowns, but when you focus on the next base camp, which is familiar, which is actually part of the journey, then the journey becomes a lot more comforting, a lot more fun to be on. And this is also, of course, one way to minimize disappointments, right? Because a lot of times, and in the past, I've done this for many, many years, um, you know, in wanting to create massive change, I've only, looked at peaks rather than focused on getting to the next base camp. Obviously, with experience and, as they say, hindsight, these are some of the things that I have now not only learned, but I've understood that, when you look at life like this, you will most definitely be in a position to be able to breathe through whatever is happening around you. And, you're constantly moving to the next base camp. So, for those of you who are on the journey, especially as digital healer coaches, being on this journey, wanting to make a difference, think of it as the ascent is over the course of a lifetime. That's one way to look at your metaphor, if you so choose to. In which case, when you move from base camp to base camp, you will always be um, you will always be welcomed at the next base camp. um, and of course along the way, you can still get to enjoy the journey. So of course, as always, wishing you the very best on your adventures, on your journey. And if there's any way in which I can help you, please do definitely reach out and let me know. And having said all of that, of course, remember to live with purpose, and I look forward to seeing you in the next pod. Remember, these are daily pods, so I will be back tomorrow. And remember, just reach out, right? You're no longer alone. And there are lots and lots of people like me who are here to hold the space for you so that you can truly be all who you're meant to be. Have a wonderful day ahead, week, and of course, a year ahead. God bless, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.